All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to South Holland, Illinois, and South Suburban Basketball on WJOB. And today, also video on 852fx.com and 852fx.com using the Verizon 4G LTE mobile hotspot. That's how they're able to stream the video for you. So the number one team in the nation, the Surge from Cincinnati State, comes in today against our South Suburban Bulldogs. No slouch themselves with a 12-2 record and a number 3 ranking. So this is about as good as it gets, a number 1 versus a number 3 here at the Pig Pen, aptly named for Coach Pagatti here in his 8th season. The starting lineup for the Bulldogs as they break the press and get into the forecourt here. Chuck Knowles has it in the corner, dribble drive. Skips it cross court to Strickland, pulls up. Jalen Brown from the wing for 3. Off the rim missing. Offensive rebound by Knowles. Putback, he got it. And there's the size difference right there. An easy offensive rebound and a putback for Chuck Knowles. McLean set to inbound it. Get an off-ball screen from Jalen Brown. He rolls off of it into Strickland for a little rolling hook shot by Anthony Strickland. The Bulldogs back up 4-2. Quickly into the forecourt. That's Orlando Berry. Dribble drive, double pump. Missed it off the bottom of the rim. He's slow to get up as Lavelle Boyd has it. They have numbers if they push. He leaves it for Chuck Knowles. Back to Boyd. Up off the glass. Missed it. Brown tipping and he got it.
Nice.
It's a busy time of year for everybody. You'd expect a packed house for 1 versus 3. We don't quite have that. Nice lob by McLean to Hopkins. Good two-man game there. Another turnover.
Another chair.
Oh, Hobbs might have traveled. Stevens rejects him from behind. Recovers nicely. They have numbers if they want to push. McLean slashing in from the left wing and he got it. Nicely done by Corbin. It's 13-12. Coach Pagatti here in his 8th season has only lost 6 games on this home court. 115-6 on the home court record. McLean has it. Digs it into the corner. Jalen Brown slashing in from the right. He got it. Well, they're into a little 1-3-1 zone look here. So we'll see how South Suburban handles that. They go left. Giovanni Hazlitt checked in the game, another one of those newer players that we didn't see in the first semester. Jalen Brown with a wing jumper and he got it.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, it's 8 for Jalen, 16-13. Coach Pagatti calls for the ball screen on Jalen Brown. He gets it. They switch off of it. He was trying to get Jalen Brown open off of pick and roll for a pick and pop 3. They clear it out. McLean lays it in with a right-hand layup. Did a nice job shielding the ball with his body. And he lays it in. It's 18-13, South Suburban by 5. Playing this game without Antonio Levy. There's a turnover. Strickland ahead of everybody. Goes all the way. Scoop left-hand layup. He got it. Cincinnati State wants time. 20-13. Bulldogs 7-point lead. Largest lead of the game. Strickland was ahead of everybody on that. And it's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. And they come back the other way. 9.5 to go first half. Poked away by Jerry Davis and slapped the ball and turned it over. They got to help. Johnny Stevens picked up his dribble. They had to help him. Strickland does. They're trying to double team the ball. They get double on Strickland. Someone should be open. Stevens hits it at the high post to Hazlitt. Dribbles into the lane. Back to Anthony. Johnny Stevens for 3. Got it. Johnny Stevens. The scouting report from Coach Carpenter was he could be a scorer. Strickland gets it back out to Hazlitt. Changes that shot in midair and he got it. Giovanni Hazlitt. Bulldogs back up 9. They switch on the ball there off the screen. Oh, nice dish down low. Rejected from behind by Jalen Brown. 3-point shot by Lorenzen Wright. Your guy missed it. Jalen Brown tipping, missed it. Trent Donald has it, then he dribbled it out of bounds. That's a turnover.
I think it was tipped when he set that off, by the way.
He's 7 on the shot clock. McLean has it. Jalen Brown dribbles, creates a little space, lets it go, and he got it. Jalen Brown's had a nice half offensively. The high ball screen from Knowles. Donald switches off of it. Knowles has it down low. Nice pass to McLean. Chuck Knowles fired that thing in there. Great spot. Corbin drives around it. No, it should have been a foul. They'll call. Jalen Brown for 3 from the corner. Got it. Jalen Brown having a great offensive ball game. He's got 13, 36-26. I don't think he's missed a shot either. Donald has it. All the way in. Took a charge. Great job, Jalen Brown. Having a great first half. Donald just put his head down. You could see that coming. Minute 50 to go first half. Strickland to his right. Hands to McLean. He's got a big ball screen from Jalen Brown. Rolls off of that for 3, and he got another. Okay, what do you think for the second half? More Jalen Brown or any other Coach Carpenter picks to click for the second half?
You know, I think Corbin's going to get into the second half. I mean, especially if we keep breaking the press, he's going to get a lot of layups. Well, He's got to make that pass. That's all.
You heard it here, and you even saw it here. Corbin McLean, the Coach Carpenter pick to click.
That's right.
All right. Or on your video screen with 852fx.com in the house. Quick shot goes up. Jalen Brown knocks another one down. He's got 18. Gets it over to Jalen Brown with the 18 first half points. He gets McLean posting up down low. Goes through the lane, jump stop, dishes it down low, drops it from up and under. Corbin McLean up and under. Johnny Stevens across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. He gets double teamed, throws it back to McLean, catches it. Nice job by Corbin. Gets it to Knowles at the high post, spins, drives, dribble up off the glass, rolled around and got it. Chuck Knowles poked away by Cincinnati State. They save it, but McLean got himself in good position to pick up the loose change. Strickland ahead. They got numbers if they push it. Strickland all the way. Scoop layup. Good and a foul. Double ball screen for Knowles. Nothing going. Back to Strickland. Driving through the lane. That's athletic. Johnny Stevens. Stevens has it. Nice lob pass down low. Strickland down low. Nice find by Johnny Stevens. And a good finish by Anthony Strickland. Good defense by Trent Donald there on Gary. 6 on the shot clock. Evans.
Wow.
Up and under. Up off the glass, and he got it. Gary Evans Jr. working hard on that possession. Lob pass, entry pass to Strickland. Back to Corbin. Hopkins on the wing. Spin move up off the glass and good. Marius Hopkins, lead is back to 13. They got the shot up. Hopkins got battles for the rebound. Hopkins had lobbed it to Stevens, and he had to turn and chuck it up, and he hit it up there softly, and Hopkins on the offensive rebound and the putback, and a big bucket there to lead back up to 11. Big bucket. Donald on the spin move, lost control of it. Turnover. McLean ahead of everybody. Scoop shot up, missed it for a foul. Some turnovers. Cincinnati State playing hard. And we got a ball game here. They get it in. Strickland has it. They go for the trap. Cross-court skip pass to Jalen. Gets it to Hopkins. To Chuck Knowles. A lot of contact. No call, but he lays it in. Should have been a foul. No call. Hobbs has it. Guarded by Hopkins. Check that. It's Orlando Berry. To his left. They're looking for Winston Grace. He's their leading scorer. He's got the ball guarded by McLean. Here's going to be your matchup. 18 on the shot clock. They got an isolation. Grace backing down on McLean. This is the one they want. They want to isolate Winston Grace on Corbin McLean. McLean picks it away. He stole it. He stole the ball. Strickland has it. Driving in on everybody. Contact. No good.
No shot.
Oh, by Hopkins. They're still going. Marston has it. It's a 3-point lead. It's still a one-possession game. Shot clock is off.
You need 3 point.
Cincinnati State needs a 3. Down by 3. No shot clock. 17 on the game clock. Grays has it. Gets a ball screen. Jalen Brown out on him. Pulls up for 3. No contact. No call. Ball's loose, out of bounds. They got Cincinnati State's got the basketball. He triggers it. 7, 6, 5. There he comes around a double screen. Contact. Poked away. Ball's loose on the deck. 1 second left. Ball game. Ball game. Ball game. Great defensive effort by the Bulldogs. Cincinnati State never got a shot off. Winston Grace had the inbound pass. They had a double screen set up. He was trying to curl around and get a shot off, but there was just not enough time left for him. And a great defensive stand at the end. They poked the ball loose, and Cincinnati State never got the shot off. What a terrific ball game here today. Hard-fought ball game, 75-72. Hey, we got co-players of the game. That was a great ball game. The first player of the game. Hey, we're on TV. Let's face the crowd. Get that good-looking Jalen Brown on here. Jalen, we got co-players of the game. You had a tremendous first half. I didn't even remember you missing a shot, but you had, I think, 16 at half, and I haven't got the final stats, but you had a great offensive game. You know, you've had it kind of up and down, and even Coach Karp was saying some of your shots haven't been falling in practice. So he was delighted to see all those shots going in the first half, and you had a great first half. It was critical, I thought, to establishing the lead that really is what prevailed at the end of the game. So certainly every reason for you to be a player of the game today. And I know your dad's been out here watching. He could see you getting interviewed here, but talk about how it's been playing for South Suburban so far.
It's been the greatest experience of my career so far, honestly. Last year was a bad year for me, but this year has been great. I love my teammates. We fight hard for each other. We fight hard for coach, and we always find a way to pull it out in the end.
Yeah, somehow. It was a tremendous ball game today. You know, in a perfect world, you had that 13-point lead lead. You could have coasted into victory, but this team's ranked number 1 in the country for a reason, and you knew it was not going to be easy.
Exactly.
So they made their run, and it got real tight. But then when it really came to crunch time, you guys made 2 tremendous defensive stands, come out with a ball game winner.
Yeah, I mean, practice 24/7. It's all defense. It's all coach preaches, and it came through tonight. You know, all that hard work. unconsciously came to us, and we all sat down when we needed to, and we got one.
Well, I haven't seen the final stats, but I'm sure you were leading scorer. You were well into the 20s, so offensively a great ball game for you.
Well, my dad texted me this morning. He said he wanted 30 points for Christmas, so I tried to really make sure I focused.
You were getting there.
Yeah, I was trying to get there for him, but I didn't get it, but it's all right.
That's all right. It was a great ball game. So we got co-players of the game, you on the offensive end, and then we'll get Corbin in here for a second. He made a great defensive play down at the stretch there, so congratulations, player of the game. Let's get Corbin in here.
Thank you.
Great job, Jalen. All right.
Good job.
Let's bring in our second co-player of the game, Corbin McLean. I got Jalen in here. I think he was probably the leading scorer, but the game's played offense and defense. You made a tremendous defensive play down there. Talk about that. They were obviously isolating Winston Graves on you, and you made a huge play when they had the ball down by one, trying to make a game-winning shot there.
Well, we know that he want to pull up. He got a pretty nice jump shot, but coach told us just play some good defense. And I had my hand out there, and he tried to make a move, and I got the steal for my team.
That was a big play. Probably don't win the game without that. So it was a great job by you, co-player of the game. Kind of cutting on time here, but talk about what it's like playing for Coach Pagatti.
Oh man, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. He inspires us on the court and off the court. He tried to be a leader for us, which he is. So what I'm saying, we try to do what we try to do, and we play within our system, man. Today we came out with a great win.
Yeah, you made some big free throws today too, so that was always great to see.
Oh yeah, I had to change on my routine. I was missing them a couple of games, so coach made me change it.
He likes getting involved with that stuff, I know, especially on the free throws, right?
Oh yeah, coach get involved with anything on the court and off the court. Like I say, he's a great role model for us, and I'm glad to play for him.
All right. Any family or friends listening or watching today?
Yeah, a couple of my friends came out and supported me and stuff.
Well, you did it for them. Congratulations, co-player of the game, Corbin McLean. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. All right, let's take a quick look at the stats before we get Coach in here as he grabs the headphones.
We showed a lot of heart, and another number one team in the country goes down into the Big Ten.
I got that all saved up for later on in the second here, but I'll tell you what a great victory to win a ball game without one of your best players, Levy, and I just said the same thing to Jalen. His second half was obviously not as good as his first half, but I mean, without him, that first half, I think he missed one shot, if anything. He had 16 points, and he was instrumental in building that big lead, and obviously you needed that lead all the way. You needed every point.
Yeah, right, exactly. And what happened was, and it's tough on Anthony, and I understand that, but here's the deal. When we get Antonio back, you get more subs at the guard spot. So now, see, Cincinnati State their pressure is going to wear you out mentally and physically, especially mentally. And if you're on the court all the time, you're eventually going to physically or mentally wear out. Okay, and that's what happened, Anthony. Just mentally wore out. A couple of our guys did. They mentally wore out. But you know what? If you give them more subs, you have more people. And again, then Lavelle Boyd, they try to get him in. He gets 2 fouls right away. So now we got to put him back in. And because of that, now we're talking about, they've got so many extended minutes, and you can't play those type of minutes at the guard spot against Cincinnati State. You got to have depth, and we just hung on for dear life at the end.
Yeah, that's clearly where the depth works into play there. And obviously, They got the thing out all the way down to 1, and they had the ball. They isolate Graves on the play, and Corbin makes a huge defensive play there.
Oh, no, he didn't. We got a deflection, and when we talked to our guys about moving your hands, and he finally moved his hand for the first time. And then I give Jalen Brown a big-time credit because then he switched out on him and used his 6'8" size, and he got a deflection or got the, I think got the block shot when he tried to take the 3 again. So those two guys made 2 big-time plays out on Graves that to pretty much seal the victory for us.
Well, what a great win, again, as we said, without Levy. That's a great win. Another number one team comes in here. 852 FX in the house.
Yes,
number
it is.
Comes in and goes down.
Yep, the Stammerman man's 3-0 with us now.
Stammerman's never going to have to be able to leave here.
Exactly.
Anytime you get a top 5 team in here, he's got to come out here.
Got to bring him out here, exactly. But, again, I give a lot of credit to our basketball team. We did a great job rebounding the basketball to the very end. We out-rebounded them, right? We out-rebounded them by 6. That was my number one key, and I gave you the keys of the game. I thought if we could stay with them on the boards, and I heard them always yelling at their players about blocking out on us, and I also heard them saying about going to get offensive rebounds. So we did our job on the boards, and that's the big thing. You can't give a team that's going to create turnovers also second chance points on the offensive glass. And so we eliminated that a little bit, and I think that's why we hung on for dear life.
Yeah, and with 53% shooting, that helps too. But a lot of that comes on easy buckets if you break a press.
Right.
So you got some time to establish some chemistry with the new guys on the road.
Yep, and then see what they can do at home.
All right, congrats.
Okay,
That's
thanks,
a good
man.
win today.
I appreciate it.
Great
Thank you.
job. All right.
Thank you. Thanks, Stammerman. You're the best.
So that'll do it from here. And I'd like to thank Leela Schulman for helping out today. But we'll sign off now. This has been Bulldog Basketball on WJOB and 852 FX and Kevin Stammerman. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast, where we know you enjoyed the result, a Bulldog victory over number 1 ranked Cincinnati State. So good night, everybody.